Welcome to Song Surgery. My name is Pat Tarpey. I'm a songwriter, producer, and mixer here in Nashville, Tennessee. And in this series, I aim to break down songs that I was a part of in 1 or 2 or 3, which is the maximum amount of capacities that I could be involved in the production of a song. So today we're talking about a song called Summertime by my friend Louie Bello. Also an artist that I work with and a collaborator that I collaborate with regularly, but Louie has become a homie. Louie was one of the first people to give me my shot making records here in Nashville, and we've made quite a few really fun ones, and I always love working with him. Like I said, the song's called Summertime, and I could ramble about it, but how about we listen to it, and then we talk about how it came into being? How's that sound, valued viewer? Listen up.
Ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day. Every minute was a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the sunshine just do what it do.
Don't need no Virginia Beach. Just need it sunny, could be concrete. Bikini bunnies in their bare feet. In my inflatable pool. Yeah, I'ma just play it cool. And let the summer do what it do. Come on. Ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day. Every minute was a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the sunshine just do what it do. Ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day. Every minute was a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the summer do what it do.
Okay, so there you have the intro through the first chorus of Summertime. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how it came into being. So there's this little thing called Suno, and I don't know how you feel about it, valued viewer, but I have come to peace with it. I've come to terms with the relationship that Suno and AI have in my creative life. Initially, I want to be an old man and shake my hand. Back in my day, the music was made differently. And that's fair and true, and there's a place for that. However, the spirit of this series is about making indie music. And to be fucking honest with you, we don't always have a lot of budget, and we don't always have a lot of time to take songs, make them sound cool, turn them around, put them out. We got no backing. We've got no money. Something like Suno or other AI tools, which I can talk about in a separate video, perhaps, if you let me know in the comments below. There are ways to enhance your productivity, and especially in a situation like Louie and I are in, where Louie actually lives in Boston. He does not live in Nashville. He will travel to Nashville, and he is frequently in Nashville and knows a lot of people here, but a lot of times he's up with his family in Boston, so we have to find ways to work together intuitively. Suno is one of those ways. A top-liner, artist, singer, can sing into their phone, ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day, and like write out all their lyrics, give it to Suno, and Suno can spit out a beat. And it might not be great. It might not feel awesome. It might not make a ton of sense, but it can get them to a place where they're like, now I know where the song's going to go and where I want it to go, which makes my life easier because Louie and I don't have to play the game of, hey, bro, can you send me a voice memo of it? Or can you maybe go like demo it with somebody or like get someone to play guitar and like give me the chords or something like that. He goes, here's the Suno demo. And I go, awesome. It's already gridded. I drop it into Pro Tools. I listen to what's there, what's cool, what's not cool, and I get to build from scratch what I liked about it and what I don't like about it, all the while keeping it within the realm of what the artist envisioned it being. Off my soapbox now. So let's get into it. There was a lick in the Suno demo that I liked, and it was trippy, and it was weird. And I expounded upon it with this lick. Also, there was this major 7 strum thing going on. So, essentially, the song is about summertime. It's got to feel pocketed. It's got to feel laid back. It's a foot in country, a foot in kind of like old R&B soul, all with a sprinkle of like hazy modern pop over it. So we have to keep the tones like that. We have to keep the drums pocketed. Let's actually let's go to the chorus and listen to the rhythm section. The drums are not incredibly big. They're tight and they're pocketed. And that's super important because we want the focus to obviously be the vocal here. So let's listen again, rhythm section in verse 1. What do we got? There's a bass guitar. There's an 808 extending the low end further, an organ, and one guitar. Keeping it simple. Minimal elements, just enough to keep the vibe going. We ride that, and then we get to the pre-chorus. We add a couple of elements to suddenly give a little change of scene. We bring back that cool, funky little lead thing. But then, what do? We drop it out because we're now going to go up in size and volume because it's the chorus. So we add a hat loop into the percussion. We add one more guitar. We add a couple of country things like banjos and resonators, and we add a stack of BGVs. So we're keeping the vibe intact without overproducing it, but still giving a nice scene change.
Ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day. Every minute was a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the sun shine, just do what it do. Ain't nothing like the summertime back in the day. Every minute was a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the summer do what it do.
We have an Uther dog in the house. Uther, say hi to YouTube. He's very confused. He just came from a different time zone, as did I, so we're both a little tired, and he thinks that it's his dinner time because he's an hour ahead. He is, however, wrong. He's very wrong. So yeah, the whole spirit of the song is to keep it playful, fun, nostalgic, and we achieve that through tones, we achieve that through groove and pocket. And then we just let the vocal, as Louie said, do what it do. And then we just go back. This song's really simple. This is going to be a really short episode because we drop straight out.
Let the summer do what it do. Money good, my house good, we look good, feel good.
We bring back that funky organ. We keep the drums funky. We add a resonator guitar to keep it country. And we just do a short verse 2, straight into a pre, straight back into the chorus. But what do?
Summertime back in the day, every minute was a
We fatten that thing right up. We put a little bit of lard in it, some bacon fat, something like that. I don't know. Some cooking analogy would work here. But basically, we take that lick from the top of the song, that head lick, that. We got that rolling in the chorus. We took the spanky guitar, add a little friend to it on the left side. And it's not an exact double, and what that does is it provides a little bit of candy from left to right. Ooh, interesting, candy. Everybody loves candy, and we keep our funky little major 7 strum going. The fact that that's so lo-fied and so wad and weird is the whole bass line of the vibe. That in tandem with the bass line, and the drum groove is really what gives it the whole feel. It allows the vocal to be a little bit more playful. It allows you to be transported if you close your eyes to a front porch in the humid heat of the South. Except in this case, you might be smoking a joint. I'm not sure. I would never condone such behavior. Get yourself right with God. I would never suggest doing drugs in the summertime or the fall, any season, ever. But that's kind of what it makes one think of. So we come out of that chorus number 2 and we go into a little bridge and we have to again go down in size.
Remember summertime in Caroline and the Ford Bronco 195. Feels like we drove all day. Pulling up at dinner time, Buc-ee's with a big smile. Gonna get that ice cold lemonade. Remember back in the day when we were young, summer days were like a mini vacation.
One fun little Easter egg is I left in the vocal. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Let me find it. Stand by.
Lemonade. Be quiet. Remember
Louie was recording vocals in the studio and he had his daughter Peyton, old Pepe, and it was really funny in a few of the takes as I was chopping and editing. You could hear her in the background and I took it out, but there I was like, I don't know, it's kind of funny and it's unexpected and weird and it gives this strange pickup sound into the chorus, so I left it. I enjoyed that. And then that's it. Then we ride out the chorus. It's a little bit different vocal cadence, but
back in the day when we were young, summer days were like a mini vacation. Outside all day, mama say there'll be no.
he really drags the line there. He really drags the pocket there. And my instinct upon initially listening to it was like, oh my God, it's too far behind. But again, the spirit of the song. It's lazy, it's laid back, it's country, it's funky, it's weird. Just let it be. Just let it be.
Hey, mama say there'll be no PlayStation. Let the sun shine, just do what it do. Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait to spend the summer with you.
And that's it, man. I didn't want it to be some like from, you know, I do have a tendency to overproduce things sometimes, and this was an exercise in keep it bare bones, keep it minimal. You know, it definitely gets a little bit busy in the chorus when we have a bunch of guitars going, and we've got some pads and some, you know, utility instruments playing. But I didn't do any like crazy weird vocoder, vocal choppy things. I just wanted to find, my little personal journey here is finding ways to stay modern and progressive in my production without overdoing it. Plus a song like this, it has so much like nostalgic sound in it and it needs that. So having like big giant transitions and sweeps and vocoders and this and that and the other thing, like it's cool. Like that stuff might be cool in a vacuum, but in the context of this song, probably not that cool. So that's it, man. That's Summertime. It's out. You can listen to it. You can put it on while you don't do drugs or do drugs, whichever you want. You're an adult valued viewer. You make up your own mind. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to live your life. But I will tell you this. Love yourself. Love your friends. Keep making great music. And until the next episode of Song Surgery, peace out. Please, if you have the time, would appreciate a like. If you've made it this far, a comment, and a subscription. Makes things a lot easier on my end. Makes me know the content's resonating. And, if you have any other requests about other stuff that you'd like to see, let me know. Peace.